Hello! Welcome back to the stream! This is the 4th stream, and today's goal is to get into Sastasha, well, not get into Sastasha, but to unlock Sastasha! That's the goal of this stream. Hopefully I have not overestimated my ability to play a story-based game. Yeah. That's pretty much it, so let's get into this. Hey. Very nice. Ag screen opener, Brother Creed logging in. Oh. You know, I've started to notice that when I click off of the game, the music pauses. So, I may just start having the game pre-running instead of having to go through this. That might be a good idea. Maybe just a little bit. Okay. Well, hey. Easy. Ah, yes, we were sent as an envoy, if I remember correctly. Going to send out a, what is it? What's it called? A memorial service to the other city-states. Of course. Go, Moogle, go. Don't care about any of that. Hello, Storm Honor Guard. You are the Gridanian envoy. I am. Welcome to Limsa Lomensa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthiel. He will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. To the Bulwark Hall, the bridge. Will there be trolls under this bridge? Perhaps some billy goats trying to cross over it. Who knows? Probably not, because it's the captain's bridge. Captain's at that bridge. Goats. Goats are out there. Well, they're sheep, but that's besides the point. Xanthael! Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry, here you go. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand? Please step this way. Story time.
Enter.
Okay.
I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests.
I was just better than
This
everyone
way.
else. Only one fit to the task.
I bid you welcome.
No, I bid you thank you.
I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
There's a memorial service going on. Oh, they just stopped the voice acting. That's weird. A memorial service to honor the fallen, indeed. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? Indeed, it has. 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was an answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans. The Meteor Project. Legatus Nail von Darnus, Hell's Taken, intend to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamud, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. It was as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louis Sois still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Oh no, not the primals. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us, save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea. And this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Just maybe. Aye, Kane Sana has the right of it. I accept her proposal. Yay. In cursive and in print, please. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Elder Seedseer receives my reply. You travel next to Uldai, yes? I do indeed. Pray, give my regards to General Roban. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, brother. May the navigator guide you on your journey. Okay, on to Old Ross. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I'm in Limsa. I need to get all of this stuff. knows the next time I'll be here? Probably very soon, but attuned to everything I will anyway. So much stuff bogging down the area, my goodness. You know, speaking of the primals, the first time I fought Titan, we wiped, and then the group disbanded. And the second time I tried to fight Titan, we wiped, and the group disbanded. And the third time we fought Titan, we almost wiped, but we didn't. I was a bard, and I had to run around and kite him. I was the last one alive, and I had like this much HP left, and I managed to kill him, and I saved the run. That was a good fight. Titan probably has the best music out of all of the base primals. Although Garuda's music's also pretty good. Ifrit's is boring though. It's just chanting and very, very loud violins. At least I think it's violins. I don't know. I haven't fought Ifrit in forever. You sure it's violin? If it's not violins, well, I'm gonna have an egg on my face. Okay, how do I get to the upper decks? I will follow this way. I'll do all these side quests later. Well, there's the Aetherite Plaza. I should have just teleported there. Oh well. Hey, Sage. Yeah, I should have just teleported there. Oh well. Ooh. The aft cast. And I have to hit those two, and then I think I got them all. Right. I should. Unless there's like a single Aethernet shard that they added that I am unaware of. Although there shouldn't be. Dino-sized cupcake. Hello! Little do they know, they're all recorded. Haha! Oh. The Culinarians Guild, and then, Marauders Guild. Yeah, the Marauders Guild. GG Wazoo. Running. A favorite pastime activity. For when you have nothing else to do. Concept of a runner's high eludes me still. How is that even a thing? You run, and because you run, you become happy. Why are there guns there? Marauders don't use guns, they use axes. Oh, I missed it. Whoops. Yeah. Azifra Gate, Tempest Gate, and most importantly, the airlift. Yeah, airship landing. On to Ul'dah. Ul'dah. Greetings, sir. This is the account for the passengers traveling to Ul'dah. Pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Ul'dah? Yes, I am. The gangplank. awaiting the gangplank. Board the airship? Yes, board the airship. And now, we watch the cutscene in its entirety, so we never have to watch it again, because I checked that off in the settings. For those who don't know, you can check that off in the settings. Don't remember which setting, though. I want to say it's the same setting that concerns seeing HP percentage for targets. Don't quote me on that. Pretty sure it is, though. Well, at the same time, I'm pretty sure it could be absolutely wrong. Funny man. Hello, arrivals attendant. Let me out. Wait, no. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Flame Honor Guard. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. We have been expecting you. Flame General Roban will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please take the lift down to the Husting Strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Sure thing. 3 Brigade Flyer, frontline attendant. Lift attendant. Husting Strip. Proceed to the Husting Strips? Yes, I will proceed to the Husting Strip. It is cloudy in the desert. This is an ill omen. Can I tune to you yet? Yeah, I can. Look at that. Chamber of Rule. Now we have to go talk to Roban and the Sultana. Joy. Ooh. A lot of people here. That's a Reaper. Ah, yes, the seal of the Elder Seats here. Please proceed. I wonder what a Reaper has to be doing here.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold.
Hey.
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Raban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
I did not. I have a letter. It's called an emissary, but all I really am is just a post-delivery boy. Cartano, I remember bloody Cartano. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer? When we took the field against the Garleans, you got slaughtered. So my counterparts have educated you. Yeah, there's also a dragon. Oh. Trust me and Wib to make light of our wolf problem. Women always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. There's only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus Zos Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ulsabar to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. I know your tricks. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and their commander, Legatus Gaius von Belsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear he would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only, that's the worst kind. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. Aye, the Garleans stir, and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire. Even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more. That much is clear, and if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Connie will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Yay. Print and in cursive, please. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Seedseer will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Hey, you could thank me with money. No? Oh, hey, money, hey! You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare in Gil. Fantastic. Minions! I got a ship! Hey! Call of the Sea. Guy. Vitality 4. Vitality 3. Vitality 2. 18, 14. 11. All classes type of war. Specifically tanks. Plus 11 to what I'm wearing. This is plus 14. Plus 17. That's plus 26. I think this is just war. Although it has a bunch of materia slots, my goodness. Bartholomew has information that may be of interest to you. Oh? Ah, my lord Envoy. I trust you stay in the Sultan. I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind me asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which I became acquainted with Badirin, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Barderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Okay. After I get all of the 3 points here. And then I'll go to Limsa and see what all the hubbub is about. But until then, not a moment sooner. I must get all of the teleport waypoints. Fast travel is essential. Anyone who says otherwise is lying to you. Yay. Chamber rule. Because it's faster than walking. Ain't much faster than walking. Gladiators Guild, Goldsmiths Guild. Hey, smart kid, how you doing? Jeweler, just standing there. Yep. Bitter snow. Trying to win the heart of a Miss Yellow Moon. Black Mage up there. Very powerful. They can cast Fire 4, you know. They can cast Flare. Well, first they get an Umbral Heart, then they cast Flare, then they cast another Flare, then they pop an Ether, then they can cast a third Flare, and then they use Mana Vault. I think it's called Mana Vault. They then pop Mana Vault, and they can then use a fourth Flare, but at the same time, most things die before they can even cast the first Flare off, which is unfortunate, because Flare looks cool. Speaking of Black Mage, do you think they're ever going to be able to cast Ultima? That'd be neat. No idea what the spell would do, besides just big damage. At the same time, I guess that's all it needs to do. It is the ultimate magic, after all. Maybe it just kills ads. Maybe it just kills all of the ads. If it's not a boss, it just dies. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Chocobo Porter, thank you very much. No thank you. Then I should just have Steps Annulled and the Thaumaturge's Guild. Yeah, because the Pugilists don't have a, or Pugilists, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's one of those. Manson Darkwater. Although I will say the nighttime music in Ul'dah is very good. It's not as grand as Ishgard. It's not as riveting as Limsa. Not as soothing as Gridania, but it has its own. Yeah, especially that brass swell. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. I have to set this as a favorite destination so it isn't super expensive coming here. Almost forgot, because I did forget in Limsa. Ethernet registered as a favorite destination. Yes, thank you very much. Ethernet to the airship landing. Away! Airship ticket here. Take me to Limsa, please. Yes. Now we have to watch this cutscene so we never have to watch it again. Away. Now yeah, see? I don't have to watch the landing cutscene anymore because we already viewed it. To the drowning, to the Bulwark Hall, because I need to set, the Aether, the Rock as a favorite destination. Yes. I don't know why, but the name of this thing eludes me at the moment. An Aetherite. Yeah, that's right. Registered favorite destination. Yes. To the Aftcast. Ethernet. Aftcast. Fantastic. Gobies. Okay, so what are we doing in this place exactly? I believe we have to go to Aleport, right? Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with ye in a... Aye, I'm better on, alright. Who's asking? Heard as I've got a job for a capable adventurer, you say. Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy, but if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Money! It's probably pirates. Bedron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. Yeah, it's probably, most likely pirates. Don't see how it could be anything else. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word as Word as it, some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sastasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Airport and find out where they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it wasn't so long ago as the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. Pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit. Pet pirates paid, yeah. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I should be happy to elaborate. Hello, Mr. Raynor. Well, well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving. Or just thirsty. I'll get you a drink. I promise Piss won't be in it this time. Neither, in fact, I was informed that you had a requested adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport and the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of coerls had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again, just to make sure. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I thought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated if I'm paid well. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Lanoska. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found out at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You are the man. Good luck to you, lad. Yes. I'm definitely going to need it again in Sastasha. I mean, granted, the place is a bit harder than the 1,000 Miles of Totorak, but not by much. Real pain of Totorak is that it's just very long. You have to grab those little orbs, and if you don't grab the little orbs, it's just a pain. A huge pain. Vimelpa, how you doing? Wind up cane. Ah, it's Little Dragoon. That's cool. You're here about Commodore Raynor's investigation, then you'll want to bound a ferry bound for Aleport. Once you arrive in Western Lanoska, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Sastasha. I already know what I'm doing. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Sastasha, just north of Aleport. Handside and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. The ferry skipper, take me to Aleport, good sir. This ferry is bound for Aleport. Are you riding with us? Yes, I am. Here's 40 gil. Thieves, like cats and dogs, keep your day job. Mr. Chocobo Keep, how you doing, good sir? No, I would not. Get this. Let's see what this is all about. Like cats and dogs, Scribbled seeks the aid of an able-bodied adventurer, except you look like an adventurer who gets around. Mayhap you have noticed the coerls and jackals at each other's throats of late. I've never seen anything quite like it, and the bloodshed only worsens by the day. If this continues, I dare say that one of these groups will wipe out the other before long. Now, it bears mentioning that this species of coerls isn't native to Villebrand. By rights, they shouldn't even be here. Nay, I believe they were smuggled. I know of a merchant who may have hand in these dealings. Her name is Raconte, and after some probing, I've come to believe she's somehow involved. I would question her myself, but she is like to flee at the first sight of yellow. That's where you come in. Am I wearing yellow? I don't think I am. I need you to speak with her and learn all you can. Take a look around. She's bound to be nearby. Okay. Ah. Hello. What's this? So they've sent you to do their dirty work? Well, you'll never take me alive. Never! Yeah! Let's see what's going on with this big glowing purple ring of death. Oh no. Easy peasy. But please don't hurt me, I didn't do nothing wrong. I smuggled in the corals for breeding like you asked. But that's it. I ain't the one sending the jackals into a frenzy, I swear. Eh? Yellow Jacket sent you in. Not no pirates. Why the hell didn't you say so earlier? Ty, well, you've got me. I'm behind the corals in Aleport. Those good-for-nothing pirates had me breed jackals for them too. With the right training, they make for nasty watchdogs and the like. But the pirates wanted more. That's why they asked me for the corals. What they did? That they did. I smuggled them in, but the pirates took them before I could finish the job. I suppose they didn't want to wait for the breeding, but the buggers let them escape. Now they have jackals on the loose trying to get rid of the corals and clean their mess. I'm a victim as well, you know. Aye, they paid good coin for the animals, but now they got folk chasing after me. Wanting to cover their tracks, I'm sure. You hurry and tell those yellow jackets I ain't to blame. You hear? You are completely to blame. You're the entire reason why these animals are running around in the first place. Oh, Mr. Skrillbid. Scribbled. Aye, you're back. What can you tell me of Rakanta's dealings? She's guilty as sin. She claims to be a victim as well. It was her greed that brought the corals to Vilbrand, and she is sorely mistaken to think the Yellow Jackets will turn a blind eye. Mark my words, she will be held accountable. Good. At any rate, we now know why the corals and jackals are trying to tear each other to shreds. Pirates have been quite careful not to leave any clues, but we've managed to capture Rakante's assailants. They're being questioned as we speak, and won't be long before we track down the pirates. Don't worry, friend, the Yellow Jackets will see them brought to justice. In the meantime, there's still the matter of Rakante and the beasts running amok in the fields. I shudder to think what may happen should the jackals and corals continue fighting for much longer. I have a plan, but your assistance is essential to its success. Let me know when you're ready to begin. I am ready to begin. Man's best friend. I get a dog. Rakante has admitted breeding jackals for pirates, but I fear she may be concealing more to be smuggled elsewhere. I bid you speak with her once more to prove my suspicions true. If she wishes to play the role of victim, perhaps this time she'll be more forthcoming with information. Tell her that although we cannot grant her impunity, her cooperation will ensure a lighter sentencing. What about the cat? Now then, we need to do something about the corals running wild in Vilbrand. Jackals have greatly reduced their numbers, but the presence of corals will upset the balance of predation in Aleport. Given time, they will establish a breeding population, and perhaps even prey upon more than just animals. That's not good. A large number of merchants, sailors, and travelers pass through Aleport daily, meaning a great many people will be at risk unless we stop the corals here and now. As much as it pains me to say this, they must be done away with. I like this no more than you, but we Yellow Jackets must put the safety of the people above all else. Reports indicate the corals were last sighted somewhere in Skull Valley. When you are ready, pray, seek them out, and do what needs to be done. Curiosity killed the quarrel. Man's best friend, hello. Yellow Jackets want to know if I'm hiding more jackals. Sigh. Fine, I'll come clean if it means preserving my liberty. All the jackals are long gone, but there's a wolf pup I was looking after not too far from here. Jackals are easy to come by in Aleport, but wolves? You can be sure folk will pay good money for them. But the Yellow Jacket's breathing down me neck of late, though. I haven't had time to care for him. Poor thing's probably too weak from hunger to move. I'll tell you where I hit him, but if you want to take him, best move now. Well, if the corals running wild, killing the pirates, jackals, and all, it won't be long before they start snooping about for more animals to train. I have to warn you, though. He may be a pup, but he'll likely make a meal of anyone what gets close to him. Try winning over his stomach with this here succulent bone. If that ain't enough, try rubbing his belly to soothe him. You can bet he'll be following you everywhere. Left the critter in Quarterstone. Hurry before the pirates find him. No, not the pirates. Where even is Quarterstone? Quarterstone? Dang. That was a ways away. Baby Coral. And its dead parent. How you doing? Scurvy dog. I don't think I'm supposed to be level 20. Hey. Mew mew. Mew mew. Baby Krill looks at you affectionately. Fantastic. A Duskabat. In broad daylight. I don't think that adds up. Oh well. Now to get the wolf pup. Also known as a dog. Just not as friendly. And it's not gonna have floppy ears. Floppy ears. That's an aesthetic choice. Breed into dogs. They don't naturally come like that, you know. Actually, is a genetic sign that it's more friendly than normal as well. Starved pup. No! Here, have a bone. Here you go. Yep. Soothe the dog. Calm down. Sniff, sniff. The dog likes me. How to go get this either, right? Me. Bunch of fat dodos here. You know, speaking of dodos, I actually have the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook. There's actually Starlight Dodo in it, but you use a duck. So it's not really Dodo. Not that you'd actually want to use Dodo. Dodo was actually very disgusting. The reason why people ate it to extinction is because they actually held Galapagos tortoises in the hold of ships, and they would use the fat of the tortoise to cook the dodo in. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in Chocobo Porter? No! I'm here for the Aetheryte. I shall take this, and then I'll buy a porter. To quickly make my way back, because yes, teleporting is faster, but this is cheaper. As I'd like a higher porter to Aleport, please. Only 15 gil. Let's go. I believe default mount speeds is the same as sprint, but it just doesn't run out. But as you quest around, you'll eventually get faster and faster mount speed. Makes traveling very, very quick. Arcs. Big cow thing. Fantastic. And now, I get a cat, and I get a dog. I see this as an absolute win. Welcome back, adventurer. How did you fare against the Quarrels in Skull Valley? They're all dead. Here's a baby. See, so this baby Quarrel is all that remains. It is truly a shame it came to this. Most of the jackals died fighting against Quarrels, but it would seem you slew the pirate's last litter while saving this one. Let's at least take solace in knowing the bloodshed has ended. There is a bit of good news to be had, however. I received word not long ago that a group of pirates related to our investigation was taken into custody. to instigate such carnage without scruple. The true animals in this case have been placed behind bars. With any luck, their leader and remaining members will join them shortly. Kitty, what to do with this baby coral? He seems quite fond of you, almost as if you were his father. The yellow jackets are not fit to take care for a coral, especially when full grown, but we cannot simply release him back into the wilds. I suppose there is only one option. I get a cat. Friend, I leave this baby coral in your capable hands. I'm sure you will do what's best for him. Complete. Hey, I also have a dog. I heard from Rakanti you were looking for the Starf Pup in Quarterstone. Did you have any luck? I did. Here's a dog. Ah, so this is a pup Rakanti has been hiding. Well done. She was here not long ago. As a matter of fact, it seems she's willing to cooperate with the authorities and help set things right. But that's not all, friend. While you were searching for this pup, a group of pirates related to the investigation were taken into custody. We couldn't have done it without your help. The ringleader has yet to be found, but perhaps now Aleport can enjoy a moment of respite. Dog. All that remains is what to do with this pup. He seems to have taken a liking to you. Perhaps it would be best if you looked after him. There's simply no room for him at headquarters, and letting him wander about on his own is out of the question. I realize how sudden this is, but please give him a good home. I have a cat and I have a dog. Yay! Use this. Use this. Antidotes are useless because I have Azuna. That's also useless, but I have some ethers. Tree toad legs. Delicious. XP boost. For an hour. On a wing and a prayer, leaves of Aleport, keep your day job. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go into Sastasha. That sounds like a good idea right about now. Skull Valley. As for the gear you get for this, I'll just do it off screen. Seasoned adventurer. Ah, you must be the adventurer from the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Sastasha Sea Grot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. Hey! When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Sastasha Sea Grot, and he will furnish you with the details of your journey. Or I can just do it now. Yeah, how about that game? Mr. Yellow Jacket. Peter. I'm sorry if you came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. Avir, what took you so bloody long, Ida? If me purse was too light, you might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we need. You've only ever been as useful as the contents of your pockets. The gods know you can barely eel a scratch. You took up the venture in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't even get our supplies in order? It's him! The one Badarin was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. Aveen, bwahaha, Ida, you're so slow. You'd lose a foot race to a tree slug. Payo Rayo. This is perfect for an inaugural outing as a party, wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks. How difficult could it possibly be? I never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such a straightforward way to win fame and fortune. You think... Yellow Jacket! Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are, thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. I have. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. At least a little bit. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancy serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. Use the duty finder. Yay! Sastasha now accessible. It's probably pirates. Instance raids! Yes, I know. Thank you very much. You! Sastasha! Join! I love being a healer! Party? Commence. Ah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hey, there we go. Light party. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Panoska, Sastasha. Hello. Why, hello to you too. Limit break. Thank you very much, game. Cleared instant raids. Thank you. Joining a party. Very good. Hey, black bats. Leave it to the DPS to pull the mobs instead of the tank. Lamau. I mean, yeah, it is just Sastasha, but still. Bloody memo. Let's see what color it is this time. Green. Likes his cabbage green. Simple enough. Because if we don't use green, we're just gonna get poisoned. No one likes being poisoned. Poisoned is bad. Being poisoned is just... well, I mean, I have Ezuna. It's not entirely awful. Just annoying. Just very annoying. Doo-doo. Zoom out. Slam enemy makes no sense. You still have stone too? Yeah, I still have stone too. Ah, but I was dropped all the way down to level 19. So far, so good. Dungeon it is only the first dungeon, after all. Hey. Hey, on to these ones. Oh, that was easy. Got nuked down before I could even cast stone. You'll love to see it. In the treasure. Sea grot water. What the actual? A brackish water taken from the Sastasha sea. Oh, it's a crafting material. What could you possibly use that for? Ah. He likes his cabbage green. And now for probably the easiest boss fight in the entire game. Hey. Treasure. Well, I can't get that. Ooh. Better earrings. Nice. On to Mr. Pirate Man. scurvy dogs. Treasure. I can't take that. Yeah, I got it anyway. Could be playing Limbo more with the tank's HP, but I don't really have any off GCDs to be playing around with, so I'd rather just have them be topped off. Numpad 0 automatically targets interactables, by the way. It's a red mage, but I don't recognize the... Oh, it just disappeared. Ah, he has that setting equipped. How glib. You're supposed to be fashionable, Mr. Black Mage. How can you be fashionable when your weapon isn't out? I mean, it's out now, but it's not always out. That's not very cool of you. On to the next pirate fight. Uh-oh. Whoops. Limit break. That wasn't a boss fight. We didn't get loot. Ah, I feel gypped. Defeat Den the Orca-Toothed. Okay. Yeah, he can go a bit lower. Oh. Shh, you sully our spawning grounds, shore walker. Eh. Shh. Finish. Finish, fools. Nah. I am Dan the Orca-Toothed. I am the hardest boss in this entire game. None shall stand before me, none at all. As everyone just completely ignores the dungeon mechanic and just beats on the boss. That's the cool thing about Sastasha. It's actually just a tank and spank fight, as well as everything else. Well, the first 3 dungeons pretty much are just nothing but tank and spanks. Like I didn't even have to heal. Good game, everyone. Fantastic. Oof. Ooh. Hey, a staff. Accommodations, loot. Hey, I could use that. Oh. I already have it. Agreed. No, I can't. I'll pass on it. Plundered staff. That's thumb. I can't have that. Player commendation. Here you go, Mr. Tank Man. I have new pants. Lies. Probably pirates. Go back to Betaroon. Well, I mean, technically, I've already completed what I wanted on the stream, so I guess I could just end it, but... Nah, I'm good. I haven't really gotten anything good out of the stream yet. Been very slow. Just kind of did a dungeon, and I just sat there and didn't talk. Kind of boring, not gonna lie. Well, I could do you, but I know for a fact you're one of those beckoning leave quests, and those are annoying. On a wing and a prayer. What is this one about? Aldfoot. Aldfoot? It's pronounced one way. On a wing and a prayer. Can't wear that. Can't wear that. Disciple of War. All classes. This is just worse. Nice. The first stars flash their pale bellies in the depth of the sky, and outfitted in the sailor is in a mood to yarn. Ahoy, adventurer! Me tub still sooner, and I have to have me a little something for the journey. The dust bats are flying. Think yourself lightsome enough to bring me 5 wings. 4 won't do, and 6 is no good, mind ye. Welcome you are to keep any surfeits, long as you know what to do with them. You'll bring me the wings? I will bring you these wings. You know what? I might as well just do this, get it out of the way. Leaves of Aleport, accept. You look capable, blah, 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 blah. Take a look at this here task. Does it seem like something you could do? Yes, it is. Tail and toe. Me Maroon likes sparkly shinies. Me Maroon looks to Manlands to trade goods. Yay. Back in. I hate these leave quests. Hang on. Emotes. Search. Back in. Thank you kindly. This can go over here. Now to go and keep my day job. Someone has the gambler barding for their chocobo. That's always. Everyone likes chocobo barding, although not everyone uses their chocobo. Why? I mean, yeah, other mounts are cool and all, but it's a chocobo. Who doesn't like a chocobo? Who doesn't like a good chocobo? Scenario. Keep your day job. Ark, enemy in the sky. Pull yourself together, Private. You've been trained for this. Even if the only action you've ever seen has been street fights, tavern brawls, and fisticuffs over who cheated at checkers. First things first, I must ready the cannon. Now to walk myself through the steps. Right. Make certain you are with Sucker, for arming a cannon is no swift matter. So far, so good. I'll just get Kamal and... Kamal. That girl always nowhere to be found when she's needed. Fine. Sarge always said to improvise. You over there, adventurer, Limsa is need of your service. Slow down the enemy while I arm the cannon. I'll be ready ere the fifth carcass is cold, I promise you. Okay. Oh, I can't jump down from here. Oh. I can jump down from here. Yes, of course. Hey, puck hatchlings. Wings. Kill some pucks. Kill some bats. Ooh, fire. Aha, it's a DPS increase. Use Swift Cast for offense. Why would you use it for raise? Saving it for raise is a DPS loss. Yo! That's a slide cast and a half. My goodness, I can move an entire second. Oh, no, not quite. Oh, okay, now it's caught up. Okay. More dust bats. Slide casting, doing the cha-cha slide, the electric slide, the slide cast, all the slides. You can't slide cast, my goodness, why are you a cast... Ugh. How are you going to be able to do Savage if you can't slide cast? To be fair, you're gonna have to do a lot more than just slide cast and Savage. You pretty much need to study the entire fight to know what you can get away with. Bats. One more bat. Hey. Easy. 2 more. 3 more. 4 more. 5 more. 6 more. 7 more. 8 more. 9 more. 10 more. 11 more. 12 more. 13 more. 14 more. 15 more. 16 more. 17 more. 18 more. 19 more. 20 more. 21 more. 22 more. 23 more. 24 more. 25 more. 26 more. 27 more. 28 more. 29 more. 30 more. 31 more. 32 more. 33 more. 34 more. 35 more. 36 more. 37 more. 38 more. 39 more. 40 more. 41 more. 42 more. 43 more. 44 more. 45 more. 46 more. 47 more. 48 more. 49 more. 50 more. 51 more. 52 more. 53 more. 54 more. 55 more. 56 more. 57 more. 58 more. 59 more. 60 more. 61 more. 62 more. 63 more. 64 more. 65 more. 66 more. 67 more. 68 more. 69 more. 70 more. 71 more. 72 more. 73 more. 74 more. 75 more. 76 more. And then I guess I can do this one as well. Tail and toe, initiate. Okay, Max, yes. Follow me, fool. Oh, we go this way. Easy. Come on. Yeah, commentating over combat is definitely not my strong suit. Yay! Oh! No, I almost made the same mistake I did last time. I get this question. Instead of bringing him this way, I brought the bastard all the way down here before realizing, oh wait, the meter's still at 0, that's not good. Yeah, the task have you, then you need only collect your reward. A bonus has been awarded based on difficulty, speed of completion, yay! I reckon you're tough enough to take on the rest of me leaves, yay! Ooh. Airport leaves unlocked. Alright. Now time to report to this lady to tell her to keep her day job. Ready to fire. I keep my promises, adventurer, and you keep your skills well honed. I see. A moment, I just received a dispatch. What? They weren't attacking Airport? Well, that's... What, we're not important enough? They were just babies? Now you'd have to be dulled in a box of hair to fly at a cannon position, times being what they were. I suppose all's well that ends well, but I must admit I was looking forward to putting my training to real use. I didn't join the Maelstrom to break up brawls, you know, and now I shall have to clean the cannon. Sigh. Money. Now what are you doing? Mountains out of molehills. Oh, fantastic. Well, I made a right mess of things the other day. Commander Falk Brita said she'd dock my pay if I pulled something like that again. At least I didn't get tossed in the brig like Kamel. I've been very chary since, you can be certain of that. I've little enough coin as is in the pay purse to slake my thirst with, but this side, there's a real attack on Airport, and off I go to arm the cannon. Save Airport from those bloodbaths on 4 legs, and we'll see what the commander has to say about my pay then. Adventurer, for Airport and glory, slow down the horde. I'm certain to be ready by the time you slaughter 5. Oh yeah, like last time, and you didn't even fire off a single shell. Oh, you're so helpful. Onward. Slay five hedge moles. Hedge moles, truly something that will absolutely destroy a small port town. Moles. Hey, it's cloudy again. Let's get you. Get you. I think next level I get lucid dreaming. I am all for that. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, lucid dreaming. You use lucid dreaming when you have about 8,000 mana left. See, now I would use it right now because my mana's low. Oh, I killed all the hedge moles. Fantastic. Ah, it was boots. Not pants. Okay, yeah, I did have them. My bad. Acolytes. Boots. Boots truly designed for combat and magecraft. Well, at least I get even more money out of this. What is this? Bronze pieces? Well, slayed! Or do I mean slain? I shall need to know these things if I'm to be officer. I've got the powder and Baldur Prime. Now for the slow mark. Hark! And dispatched! Stand down forthwith. Not again. But surely these adamantoises are a clear and present... Hedge moles? You're certain? Well, but that's like an adamantoise except, weak. And not at all dangerous. Why, oh why? Perhaps I have been cursed by some enemy. Not very likely for a mere storm private, second class or no. Now the commander will dock my pay and leave my whistle dry as dust. Oh, how unfortunate. Well, my good man, it is called airport. I spent a deal of time admiring the undersides of many a tavern table, I can tell you that. What? It could be that my humors are out of balance from a surfeit of ale. And thus, I see it now, there is excess blood which has overwhelmed my martial zeal. Brother, your learned ways have shown me the light, much thanks. I go now to receive a leeching. Walk of shame. Shame! Greetings, brother. Will you deliver this in my stead to Camp Skull Valley? It's, my report to Commander Falkbrita. I was as plain-spoken as I could be, and I was going to report in person, but for some reason, I've barely the strength to visit the barber for leechings, let alone make the trip to Skull Valley. I don't suppose I'd be spared a dock and pay. You don't think they'd clap me in the brig, do you? Ugh. Just as useless as the wood whalers. Now, to make this trek, the trek very long, there's a bunch of pelican. Why are they called pelicans? I don't know. They're clearly axe beaks, but for some reason the devs decided to name them pelican. That is not a pelican. That is nowhere near a pelican. Pelicans do not have those weird dew-flap thingies and spikes going down their spine. That is a lie. Off-light pelican. Woo. Yeah, limit break. Woo. I'm a healer, so the only time I ever use this is like in extreme trials. Ah, an adventurer, one whose name rings a bell. You have been of service to the Maelstrom, I hear. What brings you to Skull Valley? Here, have this report. A report from Private Sinora. It does her little credit that she did not make the trip herself. Stay while I peruse this. She does not prevaricate, at least, that one. Unfortunate how she has gone to rack and ruin since she was posted to Aleport. She was among the first in her show to be promoted to second class, you know. You know what a soldier's greatest enemy is, brother? Boredom. I suspect Sinora has played the craven in fighting this foe. I shall order the paymaster to dock her pay, but I'll not sign a censure. If she can stay out of the taverns and learn to keep herself busy, she may yet earn her salt. Lest we forget. Tarry a while, brother. It will not be said that an adventurer came to Camp Skull Valley and left without honest pay for honest work. We have a problem with other encampments. We have a problem that other encampments may well find enviable. The dodos are so plentiful that they even nest within the barracks. The nest must be removed forthwith, for it draws beasts dangerous to men as well as birds. Not the birds. Dodo nest. This will not do. Burping birds. On both. I will now get paid. No. Swiftly done. They do say that where a soldier dallies and adventurer hurries. Peaceful as it may seem, this encampment was built to ward against the kobolds of Ogomoro to the north. We do not forget our purpose. You only need to look to our name. The valley floor was once lined with the skulls of kobolds we slew, so that no invader might reach its southern mouth and the settlements beyond without treading on death with every step. Nowadays, it seems we are in danger of treading on dodo eggs at every turn, or on the adders that feast on them. The dodos brought by settlers now run feral and keep us in meat, eggs, and headaches. Harrison. Copper is intelligence mine. Brass list its vitality mine, intelligence direct hit rate. This. Intelligence vitality. Vitality intelligence mine. This. Better wristlets. No more quests in this area. Doesn't even give me money. Dang. Ugh. Airport. I have come to deliver tusk bat wings. Bat wings. Bat wings for a man. A superstitious man. A superstitious man who is going to go to sea. Superstitions at sea. They usually work, actually. Superstitious peoples have superstitions. And it just so happens that sometimes the superstitions work. Because they're super. It's not a superstition, is it just a stition? What is a stition? Odd food. I bring you your bat wings. Ahoy there, keep your voice down, nobody's business but ours, innit? You got what I asked for, here you go, here's some bat wings. Them's the ones, and that's as pretty a job as I've seen. Know your way around a battle, eh? Well, that's just fine, thank ye. Why, we said this can be a superstitious lot, you know. Some of the crew might look at me odd-like for carrying bat parts. When the one's done died and the water casks are dry, it's odd one day, overboard the next. What? No superstition about that. The Dusker's been luck since I was a boy. Survived more in 2 weeks once on 3 bats I caught, trapped at the top of an abandoned watchtower. Even ate a wing off one before I made up my mind up to climb down the wall. This journey will be sailing past the Isles of Umber, and I can feel the sea honing those reefs. The lights at Fair Osiris burn dim since the calamity, and I've always found it a mite too much like that old watchtower for comfort. I ain't been that a frightened boy for a long time, ill-used, starved, and more than half mad, itching down that sandstone wall and handholds no bigger than a fingertip, but I have my 5 bat wings on every journey just the same as that boy had. Never grow old, good sir. Mummy dearest, the bashful air ill suits a Rogadan, but Outfoot has it nevertheless, wearing the sheepishness like an incommodious singlet. What's a singlet? Ahoy, brother! It clean slipped my mind that last time, but I've another thing to ask of ye. My bearings are lively on the water, but on land, well, I'm what you landlubbers call at sea. Got a letter that needs delivering, and you're the man for it. I went ashore on some rock on the voyage in, and a faded petticoat comes up to me, says she got a daughter in Camp Skull Valley what she hadn't seen in years. Had tears in her eyes, pretty eyes too for a woman past her child in years. She must have been a real beauty in her day. Always had a soft spot for tawny eyes, mayhap because the sea is a green-eyed virago and the skies, her sisters, have eyes blue and red, gray and black. Well, the star of hers goes by Wiltswiss. You'll take the letter to her. This is what I get for jumping the shark. Now I have to run all the way back there, coming up with new conversation points to be entertaining. Hey, goblins. Hey. Don't mind me. Goblin hunter? Yeah, I'll take hunting log experience. I am not above this. And it's done. There's another mage. There's a thaumaturge and a marauder here too. Gonna make this super fast, lickety split like. Fantastic. Now to go complete that quest all the way over here, wasting a bunch of time. I still have no idea how that dungeon actually works, especially the first boss. I think I know crystals fall from the sky, but I have no idea what you're supposed to do about it. Shame. Boots with Storm Sergeant. Greetings, adventurer. They said you were looking for me. Yes, I was. Here's a letter. A letter from Mama. I haven't heard from her in so long. She never answered my letters. No, stay, for I'll have to reply to send. What the? Oh, the stone-hearted, grasping hag! Wouldn't let me take so much as a hunk of dried fish when I left the island. Now she wants Gil. That succubus! You think me cold? Well, fire what you think! I wanted something better than telling salt fields and spilling small fry out of the nets, and occasionally taking a passing sail into my bed for more of the same. She'll receive no reply from me. Thank you for your service and good day to you. I say good day! Ooh, money. I like money. Hey, you got a quest for me too. Weapons and armor, in order. Saltpeter, in order. Basic provisions, all in order. Poisons? Oh, this rise and you're gone. Adventurer, brother, was it? Mayhap we can let bygones be bygones. You are skilled in wrangling beasts, I hear, and I have a need of pelican poison. Poison can be readily gathered from pelicans in the area, but I must continue my duties here. Are you so minded to undertake the task? Yeah, sure. A pelican slayed is... Well, I'm not exactly sure if there's a slaying for that, but slaying. This is definitely not a pelican. This is... Also, it's poisonous. This thing does not look poisonous at all. What? If it is, yeah, sure, game. Whatever you say. Done. Got all the poison. I can run back and turn that in. Get experience, get money, get gear that I'm too high of a level to use. Hello. Here you go. I welcome your return, adventurer. Have you what I asked for? Yes, here's some poison from a bird. Ah, I see you're not stinting and filling the vials. Excuse me, the last adventurer returned with each barely half full and had the cheek to demand full payment. I have had a low opinion of adventurers since, but you know of our past with the kobolds, but they are not the foe we fight today. Nay, all our guns are trained on the fishbacks. Such a wee thing, this vial, but this too is a gun, so susceptible to Sahaganhar to pelican poison that even the rarest recruit may, with a poison-tipped arrow, find herself a fisher of beastmen. There was a settlement here once near Halfstone. Then the primal Leviathan rose and the Sahagan invaded. Work of generations was undone in a season, and whole families perished. At the beach, that's another reason not to go to the beach. I go to the beach because I always get my foot cut there, but if you go to the beach here, you can just die. That's an even worse reason to go to the beach. Never go to the beach. The beach is awful. I never knew that Halfstone settlement, but I believe it to be a home worth fighting for, and so we fight with steel, fire, and even poison to reclaim that which is ours. Why would you fight for a beach? Beaches are awful. Don't fight for the beach. Fight for like a nice forest. It's like a lake. Lakes don't have seashells in them. You can't cut your foot on seashells if there aren't any there. Haha! Camp Skull Valley was built to hold against attacks from the sea. To the north and south lie narrow channels with a tide gate each to hold the Sahagan at bay, and to also keep people from cutting their foot on the beach. Will you deliver a bottle of lowland wine to the captains of north and south tide gate? Call it a small privilege of the quartermaster. Please take the first ball to Captain Thalred of South Tidegate. Okay, I will. As I continue my musings about the beach, the thing about the beach is that if you actually walk like barefoot on the beach, you will experience one of four things. Either 1, the sand is very coarse, 2, the sand is very soft, 3, the sand is very coarse and scalding your feet, or 4, the sand is very soft and scalding your feet. There's no other way to enjoy the beach. It's actually just hell on earth. I do not recommend the beach at all. The beach sucks. Stalrad, hello adventurer, what brings you to South Tidegate? Here, have a bottle of wine. Aye, a bottle of lowland from Sergeant Wiltwist. Now isn't that something? And isn't she something? Crisp yet full-bodied is my guess. You know, don't think I had a chance with a woman like that, but looks like she's sweet on me. Always was popular with the fairer sex, if I say so myself. I have a brother, you heard about that. He's the captain of North Tidegate. Like his peas in a pod, they say, but they never pop those peas out of the pod, if you take my meaning. Wiltswith's got a way about her, she does. Cool as spray, but there's fire there, and welcome to she is to show me that light and scorch off every stitch between the two of us. Onward to deliver more wine. My brother's not a keeper. Flowers for Argaber. Arkamer. No, that's a play for Flowers for Agathorn, I believe the play's called. I read that in like 7th grade. We were supposed to read it because the teacher scolded me for reading ahead. Ah, don't do that. Don't do that. You're not supposed to read that yet. We're gonna read it later this year. Man. Guess what happened? We didn't read the book that year. We didn't read half of the stories in the book that year. Ah, there you are. Did Captain Stalrett receive it well? The other bottle is for Captain Nortman of North Tidegate. I should have mentioned they're brothers in blood as well as arms. You'd think them closer for it, but the bickering is well nigh constant. Absolutely positively. What the What? Port missing from there. Must be over to South Tidegate. Nah, I don't wanna. I don't want to do the fate. I don't get any seals from the gate, from the fate. When I get seals, I'll do fates. Not a moment sooner. I refuse. Mantises, bats, torches that are lit in the middle of the... Hey, fireflies, I need to kill those. Let's see. Nortmion, Storm Captain, I hear have a bottle of sherry. Hail, halt, adventurer. North Tigate is no place for idlers. I'm not an idler. I'm here to deliver booze. Wiltswith, the quartermaster, that mousy-looking girl. Still, she has excellent taste in wine. I wouldn't know. I hate alcohol. It must be a mind reader, for I have a supper of ocean cloud waiting that wants nothing more than a glass of lowland vintage. So, sent you over with a bottle just for me, huh? What? Someone to that back berth in South Tigate, too. Oh, you know what he's going to think now, that she's his for the taking, that strutting? Well, he's got another think coming. Misunderstanding an innocent kindness like that. She's a quartermaster. Doesn't he know this is a professional interest? That goatish fool, I won't have him bothering that lovely girl. Hypocrite. Oh, dang it, I declare. No! Here. Yes, take it, blah, 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 blah. Yes, goodbye. Flowers for Edgar. Where is Rohanth? I told that barnacle the engineers were letting us take the new cannon out for a test. The 12 know when the mood will next strike those hugger-muggers. They're probably over at the crypt again. Morbid, I call it. I like the good wallow now and then, but he broods on dead folk he didn't even know. That's weird. You go fetch Rohanth. I'll be liable to profane the Lich Yard by beating him about his thick head with that big stone hourglass. Ah, there I go again, blaspheming the keeper. Not that much cared for that Poncy. That's probably another bit of abominating. Here, take these flowers. Rohanth's at the Founder's Crypt. Give him the pretties for the dead. That'll clear my slate with the gods. I've never understood plants or flowers. Why do we give flowers to people? Like, it doesn't, like, when you really think about it, it's kind of bizarre. People like flowers, yes, I get it, but when you think about it, and when you hand someone a bouquet of flowers, you're handing them over 12 dozen lopped off plant genitals. Why is this romantic? Firefly! Kill the fireflies. Like, it wouldn't be romantic if it was any other type of genital. Everyone would be freaking out. My goodness. That's why I don't gift flowers. I gift food. Why gift lopped off genitals when you can instead gift grounded corpse? If you ask me, that's a better idea than flowers. At least with food, you can eat the food. With the flowers, they just kind of sit there and they spray pollen all over the room. And then your eyes hurt. And then you sneeze. And then you curse the person who even came up with the idea of flowers. Rohanth, rest in peace of the 12, Arkham here. Here, have some flowers. Ah, you bring flowers. Come, no need to be shy. There's plenty of space. Small in life, he who sleeps here is large and hey! The wise fool is now following! Welcome! You're my first viewer! Hey! This is a grand celebration. Come, no need to be shy. There's plenty of space. Small in life, he who sleeps here is large in death. If you're interested, I do have Cloudbot up. We have the 8-ball command. 8 balls fun. Sleeps here is large in death. Have some flowers, I guess. Yay! There, I gave the flowers. Now what? You never know. Now there is a hamlet here, would ye? Halfstone 'twas called, built on the sweat of near 10 score brows, and put to the Sahagins' torch. The settlers fought, aye, and how, with not a trained soldier among them. They all perished horribly, didn't they? Agamir was one of those, a farmer by trade. He stayed behind to cover the final retreat, asking for as many arrows as could be spared. Then he took off his boots and gave them to another, saying it wasn't far where he was going, and here he lies now. That's a badass. Time was, it'd be hard-pressed to imagine doing what he did. You don't hold fast to much in a privateer's life. No pirate captain's going down with her ship, and any captain who looks to loyalty more than gold is liable to have his throat slit. But now, I got to be better than that, don't I? I got to be more like Argamir. Money! Thank you very much, good sir. Scythe extra large. Sergeant Rohanth has the cross-eyed look of a man threading a needle, and none can doubt that you are the stitch in time that saves 9. An adventurer, are ye? Yes, I am. Seems a shame for you to come all the way out here without more to show for it. How about a bit of vilekin hunting? Oh, yeah, I get to kill more bugs. There's a few killer mantises about on account of a hatching we missed. Commander sent out hunting parties and collected 10 and 6 heads. There's no more than 20 in a clutch. Think you can handle the last 4? Sure. Wind and stone. Power of erosion shall take the bugs in time. Unfortunately, this isn't exactly Ramu Extreme. No super amazing mechanics here. Just slide casting if you want to make it a bit interesting. Like that, but I think there's actually just like straight up 4 here to begin with. So if you accidentally kill one, you have to wait for it to respawn. And it takes like several minutes. Where's the last one? There it is. Yeah, there's only 4 here. No more, no less. 4 is the number that the devs have decided to spawn here, and 4 is what shall be programmed. Now I gotta run back, turn in the... Oh, it's not... it's not actually turned in. What else would you have me do, Rohanth? Nasty critters, those killer mantises. I'm sure Aghamir would have wanted anyone dying near his resting place. Good hunting, adventurer. Tisk. See how high the sun climbs. It's time I return to the gate. Alirloof said we'd be testing a new cannon, eh? Like to blow himself to bits without me. Oh, you can collect your pay from Commander Falkbreda at Camp Skull Valley. Be well, adventurer. The 12 go with ye. Yay. Speaking of the 12, I chose Halone as my 12 because I wanted to know that if I get into Heaven's Ward, is everyone still going to call me an unbeliever? I mean, while I'm at it, I probably also should have chose Dragoon, so I could get all of the cool Azure Dragoon quotes. But, DPS queues are a pain, so I'd rather just not do that. I'd rather do Healer. Healing is amazing. Oh. There we go. Ah, brother, you've become a familiar face about these parts. What brings you here today? The rest of the killer mantises? Well done, and I must commend Sergeant Rohanth for his quick thinking. You have the thanks of this camp. Sometimes I fear that we will lose the war against the Sahagin for having to deal with pests and beasts. As long as I get money, I will do... Oh. Adventurer, sir, how might I be of service? You can't. I want... There we go. I hereby relieve you, and the commander of Skull Valley herself wants a word with a humble adventurer before he takes to the road. All indications are that something unusual is afoot. Oh, we'll call the mystery machine. I hear you're leaving us, brother. News travels fast in an encampment. Mayhap you can assist us one last time on your journey out. Excuse me, I have a dispatch here from the Maelstrom Command from Commodore Raynor of the Yellow Jackets. We have been investigating the Sastasha Salsa on their orders, but it seems they have taken on an adventurer of excellent repute and pleasing manner. The Commodore writes to complete the work. Yeah, that was me. I've already done that. Now, if you... Yes? Ha! This is you, he speaks of. Of course, well, Camp Skull Valley would be glad to add to the burnish of your repute. You have carried out your commissions admirably well. Commodore Raynor and many others in command are of the same mind as I, that we have spread our forces too thin with these tasks. I am all too happy to withdraw our men from the caves, truth be told. Chief Sergeant Cat Geistel is the ranking officer at the Sastasha Salsa. Locate him and tell him that his mission is complete and he's ordered to report back to Skull Valley. To Skull Valley you must return, sir. Even though there's nothing here. Ignore the pelicans, ignore the wildlife. They're more afraid of you than you are of them. See? Harmless, really. Hedge moves. Mistaken for adamantoises by a cat up there. How a cat can mistake this for a giant tortoise the size of a house, I will never figure out. But hello, I will not do your fate because you give me no rewards worthwhile. Let's see. Ah, there you are, Mr. Storm. It's one of them. Ah, that's a Mr. Halt, adventurer, do you mean to enter the Sastasha Secret? I already did. I would advise against it. You're likely perishing in its labyrinthine depth. No, I cleared it. Trust me. Hey, trust me. Were it not for sheer strength of will, I'd not be standing here. What am I doing out here, you ask? Oh, you're just standing there being useless. This is a calming spot for strategizing, I find. Far better than the labyrinthine depth of the cave, friend. And there, none shall hear you scream. Particularly since everybody else has been reassigned. Me as well, you say. Back to Camp Skull Valley, and away from the labyrinthine depth of that hellhole. Most excellent. I have my principles and would willingly have sacrificed my life for this mission. I doubt that, but I am not grieved to cede that prospect to you. And bid this crop good day. My place is at a fort or on the battlefield, not crawling around a dank cave with coils of rope and sheaves of paper, fearing I shall never see daylight again. I warn you, friend, there is much danger in those depths. It is... what is the word? Labyrinth. That you already said that. I tell you. Complete. Goodbye. Speaking of caves, a lot of people think that when you go into a cave, it's going to be like super echoey. But if you like round a corner, like let's say this is like a huge cavern, right? This circle. Now let's say there was a little tunnel that goes here and then goes here. You actually wouldn't be able to hear anything in that room, and no one would be able to hear anything in this room. Spelunking is absolutely terrifying. Never do it. Especially if it's underwater. My goodness, you know how many people die doing that? No thank you, good sir. I'd rather not. Hello, Orwin. Leave meats are for leveling only. I love how the pompadour has these jiggle physics. That's a good hairstyle, really paying attention. Mr. Ferry Skipper, take me to Limsa. Oh, excuse me, this is the ferry for Limsa. You coming or what? Yes, I am. Have 40 gil and shut up and take me there. Water! Let's see, rogue, bunch of side quests that I'm probably going to clear off stream. Limsa, Afcast. Bunnies! Teleporting bunny. Goodbye, bunny. Mimic! Hey, good sir. The drowning wench. I am prepared to talk like a pirate and or someone from the British Isle. Hey, cutscene time. Everyone likes a good cutscene. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Yes. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was mine. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Yes, and I piloted it. You pilot a ship. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accept the job of investigating Sastasha? Yes, I did, and it was easy. All of the bosses were just tank and spanks. It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. I don't see why. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal. Lofty though it may be. Ho ho. Not a wink of sleep, great leader, grandest of leader, grandiose Captain Admiral. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. If you aim for the stars and land on the moon, you will be disappointed with yourself. Oh, I didn't read that. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. Fare thee well, gentleman paladin. Goodbye, Lady Dragoon. Well, actually, no, you're a lancer, and I'm pretty sure that paladin was actually just a gladiator. Back then, are ye, with all your limbs and a tail-to-tail, I'd wager? Yes, it was super easy. Why is anyone having problems with this? Fishbacks? And then I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 hells, you turn your back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards have set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still, sounds like he left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna o' Sastasha, of course. Any roads, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank ye for shedding on some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania. See, seems the forest folk are in need of a adventurer what can get things done. Hey, I was in Gridania. You can tell because I have a cane. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. Okay. Yeah. More money. 668 monies. Party finder unlocked. Yay. All of the 4. Hey, more ether. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania, and that's all I know, but whatever it is he asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd pose any trouble for a adventurer as survived the bedlam in Sastasha. Excuse me. If you think ye might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mion, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. Yeah, return. See you later, my guy. Mother Mion, away! I wonder what things I have to do today. Well, obviously, I'm pretty sure I have to go into, what's the name of that dungeon? I forget, but the one I'm talking about. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our Rachels will come to take your... Oh, it's you, brother! Just so good to see you again. What's that? You're at Batteron's suggestion, you say. The foul-mouthed rogue sends me word that an adventurer might be along for the job, and it turns out to be you. Well, this makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? Yes, it does. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Give me ether. Oh, I get both. Hey, Lucifer. Yes. My mana day, my days of running at like 2,000 mana are over. Fire in the gloom. Hey, I get more ether. Nice. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting me. Oh, Lewin. Mion, but our needs grow ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good day to you, Bullord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last. One who comes highly recommended at that. Ah, yes, the Elite Archers Guild, of course. Well, Archer Unit. Well, if it isn't our very own man for all seasons, you certainly have a knack for appearing when you're most needed, brother. My thanks for answering the call. Now, time's of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tom Tower Deepcroft. The place was once the Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the Calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft. Yeah, normally you'd dispatch your best men on every single thing, but you never do, with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the Calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. We'll get more forces. Since we thwarted their attack on the Guardian Tree, the Birdmen have not allowed us a moment's respite. They have probed every elm of our defenses in search of a weakness, compelling me to spread our forces far more thinly than I would like. The situation so being, we have no choice but to entrust the task of dealing with the Lambs of Dalamud to others. Can we rely on you to handle this matter, brother? Yes, seeing that no one else will. You have my gratitude. Yeah, I'm also going to have your money. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Yes, yes. It's not a hard dungeon. It's very easy. Even the hard version of it isn't hard. It's still easy. It's just level 50. The Ben Branch Meadows away. This way. Yeah, that way. Other dungeon to deal with. I might get even better loot. I already got some Mage Caster boots from Sastasha that I thought I didn't get because I looked at pants instead of boots. But when you really think about it, aren't pants and boots actually the same thing? They're leg wear. It's just one has a hole in it, and the other is it kind of looks like a cup. Hello, Diorite. Goodbye, Diorite. Let's see. Isildir, Aliane. Bones. Oh, I'm level 24. Why am I trying to be stealthy? God's Quiver Bow. Your brother Creed, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bowlord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the lands of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation, but it didn't, and so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it can complete its descent. Yeah, I'd be disappointed too. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. Yes, this is how zealots work. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics... Oh, excuse me, that is to say, everyone but them interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Avenge him! Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. Okay, guy. Roulette. Thank you very much, game. I already know this. Come to our Deepcroft. Let's go. Aww. Supposed to have insta-Q. Well. Luane. Lewin? Ah, hey, look at that. That's pretty much insta-Q. Kinda, sorta. Maybe. Not really. A little bit. Hello, everyone. Oops, caps lock. That's embarrassing. Please give our tank 1 sec, something in her eye. Okay. Tanking. Is this a new tank? It is a new tank. Or at least they're like... They have like that, or they're actually like super high up. And it's a lie. They're not new at all. They're actually like level 58. Yeah, they don't have the thing. They're not new at all. Ah, yes. The black void of blackness, of dark magics. Black unique varlet. Hey, dot them up, then kill this one. Heal the tank. Because I don't have any off GCDs to heal, so I don't really want to play Limbo that much. Or have to waste Swift Cast on Cure. Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Eyelashes. Just don't have your eyelashes get stuck, forehead. Works for me all the time, just to will them out of your eye. And if that doesn't work, well, I guess you can always shave them. Shaved eyelashes. Oh, whoops, I completely ignored the tank's health. Hey, don't get holy until who knows. Now, I said I didn't want to play Limbo, but I'm getting them awfully low, aren't I? Oh no! I'm out of the experience buff. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Hey, top you up. This thing. Is it dreaming? I guess I didn't really need to use it because the battle was already. Oh, dang it. Oh well. Oh, whoops. Need to drag this closer, I think. Hang on. Layout. There we go. Hey. Yeah. And maybe just a bit closer after all. Hey! Kill the mini-boss, the Void Soul Counter. Ooh, spooky. Count souls. My goodness, why do you keep getting so low? Oh, the dot fell off. Whoops. Oh my goodness. This is a very bad display of my video gaming skills. Whoops. I already have this helmet. Well, then I will pass on the helmet. Whitelings. Oh, jeez. Jeez, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop that. Okay. Bit of a messy pull, but we managed to claw our way back from that. Looking good. Okay, treasure. It's skirt. Hey! Use that. Hey, got it. Whoops. Not the button I meant to press. Let's just throw a medica out there. I got lucid dreaming up anyway. Okay. Tomtar Deep Crop going about as easy as you'd expect it to be. Only the second dungeon in the game. Replay my dot. Lead. Someone needs to reply their dot too. Strikers, no. 100 earrings. Comparison, I already have these. Pass. I equip my new pants. Ah! Hey! Dot that up. Dot that up. You. Kill you again. Yeah, solo, it doesn't even matter in dotting that up. Hey, limit break. I wonder if anyone's gonna use it or if they're just gonna hold on to it and it's just gonna go to waste. What do you think? I think it's just gonna go to waste. Oh no. Hey, not bad at all. Plundered falchion. Well, I can't take that, and I can't take this. That's for the paladin. Good job. You deserve it. Stone the bugs to death. This is bad. Medica! Actually have a use for it for once. Lucid dreaming. On to the next boss. The next soul counter. Ooh. We're all the way up there, right? Hey. Always love seeing a dungeon go easy. A bit touch and go at times, but everyone doesn't even have a soul stone yet, so what do you expect? Oh, my dot fell off, whoops. What is this? End Thunder. Ah. Look, plundered trousers. I already have plundered trousers and I can't use them because I'm the wrong class. Woo! And it's revealed to be a squid. He's a squid now. He's a wizard now. He's a squid. He's a wizard. He's a squid. He's a wizard. He's a wizard lizard that casts blizzard. Or is he a blizzard wizard who uses lizards? Who knows? Only one way to find out. Max zoom out because this fight has ads that spawn that give an invulnerability tether, which is annoying. See this guy right here. The inconspicuous imp. You'd have no idea it was him. He has you tricked. You couldn't figure out the mechanic. Oh, dang it, my dot fell off. 7,000, so lucid. Heal the tank. Inconspicuous imp. Kill the imp. Kill the tank. Let me reapply my dot. Continue stoning the squid to death. The cephalopod. Heal the tank. Reapply my dot, even though there's 8 seconds left. Whoops. stand on the tank, so their AoE can take all the aggro. Lucid Dreaming again. Ooh, long fight, jeez. Hey! GG's, everyone. Good team effort. Hey, level 25! One step closer to being a white mage. And I can cast Holy. Greed. Pass. Greed. Their accommodation. Here you go. For being a tank. New tank. Always make sure to welcome your new tanks. Report to Mion. Okay. Ah. So, it's this way. Oh, for those of you who don't know, you can take this little shortcut gap. Don't really need to take it past this point, but... Well, no, sometimes you want to walk down to the airstrip instead of just teleporting it with the Aethernet for some reason. I'm not sure what your reason is, but I know for a fact it is a reason. Welcome back, brother. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deep Croft was a success. Yeah, it was a bit touch and go, though. Nor did I expect anything less. You've made such a habit of succeeding that it's difficult not to take your talents for granted. Rest assured, however, Mother is impressed, even if she isn't surprised. Bull-Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves with predictable consequences. Ah, as if to illustrate the point. Your fiancé is dead. Javier is gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. Sniff, but I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. You didn't use Swift Cast. You hoarded it for Resurrect. Sob, he shouldn't have been so hard pressed in the first place. We shouldn't have done more to we should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah, to the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye, and good riddance. By the way, Raise is a canonical spell. They even go over this in the Conjurer quest line when you're helping Sylphie. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by way of some parting advice, get rid of Avery's head, bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hell you like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Ugh. Wait, don't leave me alone, please, no. Sob, I'm so sorry, Avir. Please forgive me, no. See you later, in the hard version of the dungeon. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Oh, that or around. Oh, no, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say where else you can see her. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. Does it pay good? About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. I know! If you think you might be interested in this, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. The word. Get an ether. And high potions, but I'm a healer, so I don't care about that potion. Now, I could do this. Or hear me out. I'm level 25. I can go to Conjurer's Guild and become being this guy. Look at that guy. I want to be that guy. They're not. Oh, Gridania, Conjurer's Guild. Ah. Do. Hello, Kitty. How are you doing this fine day? Loading. Ah, Isumiyan. How you doing, guy? Like mother, like daughter. I get a better one. Oh, nah, not exactly. Cotton half robe. Better than what I'm wearing. Goat skin ring. I can't wear that. Can't wear that. It's better than I'm wearing. Silver spectacle. Money. Excuse me, welcome, brother. The tales of your deeds reach me even here in the cloistered heart of Stillglade Fane. Glad I am that you have come, for I would ask your assistance in a matter of some delicacy. It concerns, yes, young Sylphie once again. As you can no doubt imagine, the recent revelations concerning her mother have sorely troubled the poor child, that she ended up accidentally killing herself. It appears Sylvie needed some time alone to sort through the whirlwind of emotions which now beset her. She has, in short, from the guild. Oh, she's not our problem anymore then. Unfortunately, a part of conjurers who were dispatched to the South Shroud to investigate another instance of corruption sent word that they have spotted our wayward Sylphie. Considering the importance of their mission, I would not seek to distract the conjurers from their task. Thus, I turn to you to escort Sylphie back here to the guild. You are, I believe, one of the few people to whom she will listen. Pray, travel to Buscaroon's Druthers and speak with Wolfie. She was the conjurer who first chanced upon Sylphie, and she'll be able to tell you more of how the young lady fares. Ah, yes, the lady that taught me about wind. Buscaroon's Druthers? Ah, that's a ways away. Jeez. I have a feeling I should have a chocobo right now. You ignore the story, you ignore story benefits, though, I presume. Thought I had to spend another 150 gil there. It's a good thing I didn't. Wasted a bunch of sprint, though. Roselets, hornet swarms. A sore throat in need of water is what I'm craving right now. A bottle of ice cold water. Delicious. Everyone says you shouldn't drink it cold, but lukewarm. It's kind of gross. At least with cold water, if it had any type of flavor, like if it was tap water and you chill it, you can't really taste the stuff that they put into it, like the fluoride and the other stuff. The only thing I really know that they put in there is fluoride. I'm pretty sure there's other things they put in there, and there's probably things that they don't intend to put in there because the pipes decide to just give out. Oh, hey, Mr. Rothgar. Aslan Lionhearted, a member of Night. Godspeed, sir. I believe that this area is just wind shards, though, so he needs stuff for crafting. I wish him the best. Hey, mapping the realm. Let's go. Let's see, level 20s. Hey. Seeker and Beater. Die. Always stay atop your hunting log. It's only useful in a realm reborn, so might as well complete it while I'm here. Haha. Phase. I'm not exactly sure what that does because I've never been hit by it, but seeing that they try to do fake out from Pokemon, I'm gonna guess it's a stun. There we go. Onward to Buscaroon's Druthers. Actually, how is my hunting log even doing? Still need to kill Mandragora. Still need to boring Reavers. Fairy Frungar. Wolf Poachers. It's not... I guess it's doing okay. I mean, it's doing decent-ish. One could say. Actually, I think it's doing bad because that's... Yeah, this is the level 11 to 20. Oh yeah, that's doing awful. Hello, Wolfie. Hello, Nolanel. Hello, Josen. We meet again, brother. I assume Brother Isumi warned you of the corruption my companions and I have been tasked with purifying here in the South Shroud. The source of this extensive blight is found to the southeast. The shrill, discordant voices of the elemental shriek their dismay in the vicinity of the withered Drent. I suggest you give the area a wide berth. Considering the potential dangers, you might imagine how alarmed I was to discover young Sophie wandering about this part of the Trove's Wood. It seems that her mother, a woman who healed with conjury but remained untrained by the guild, called this region her home. It wasn't with conjury. She used her own life force. Sophie herself had her head buried in some manner of tomb. But if she is as sensitive to the elemental's murmurings as I am led to believe, then the din within her mind must be driving her to destruction. Pray, speak with the child and see that she is well. I would do so myself if our current duty were not so pressing. We will, in fact, be setting out at any moment. Oh, she's over here. That is in here. Hello, Sylphie. How you doing? Brother, I should have known that Wolfie would tattle on me, and Brother Isumi sent you to take me back, didn't he? Yes, he did. This is where my mother used to live, you know, right up until she died. Folk were grateful for the healing she offered. Now, this is the journal she used to keep. There's an entry that explains how nature becomes furious when conjurers use their art, how there are always more people wounded in battles when mortals abuse the power that is not theirs to take. My mother refused to draw on nature because she was scared of making it angry. Yeah. She wouldn't lie about such things, and I want to do what she would have wanted. I'm going to stop using conjury altogether. Never heard the voices this mad before. I bet it's because Wolfie and the others are overusing their art. We have to go and stop them. Okay. Pretty sure that's not why the voices are angry in your head. Have you tried taking some potassium tablets? I hear that gets rid of the voices. Ah, yes, a fate that blocks my path. I have to fight you all, don't I? Yeah, because I'm not 6 levels over. Fine. We'll do this the hard way. And by hard way, I mean I'm just gonna plow through you all with rocks. I am a rock slide given form. Fear me. Yeah. You dare. Legal checkpoints along. Bruh. Like, I could understand if it was a checkpoint at a bridge, but not in this random little valley thing. This actually makes no sense. Yeah, I thought I heard Kentrap's aggro something. What does Hawk's Eye do? Oh, that's cool. Red Belly Gutter. Over time. Potency 55. Times like this, I sometimes wish I chose a DPS class. can parry as a white mage? Ah. I didn't know that. Lucid. Da 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 da. Swift cast for a DPS increase. I have no idea how it's a DPS increase, but it apparently is. Hey! Fantastic. Wind sprites and kid traps. Hello, bard teacher man. How you doing? Oh, jeez. Hello, Sylvie. Gods, it's so loud. Can't you hear it? Nature is shrieking in rage. No, I can't because I'm deaf. Ha 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 ha! Mud pies. Silence, Sylphie. Silence, Sophie. You know not what the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them will be able to... Okay, maybe not. I'm just gonna focus on killing this thing instead of the Trents. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to do. Yes, Sophie, very good. Dang it. Always interrupting my story quest achievement progresses. Damn plants. Or just red enemies in general. Sylvie! What have you learned? I can't believe nature actually helped us. I know, it's great, isn't it? There was nothing scary about it at all. Are you kidding me? Everyone almost died. I might still wonder if it was really safe for conjurers to borrow that power if I hadn't seen the way you wield it. Nothing could seem more natural. Huh? I see what you did there, and I hate you for it. I think it's time I went back to the guild. Good. There are a few things I need to collect first, so please go on ahead without me. You're just gonna run away again. Back to Isumiyan! Stillglade Fane! Let's go! Ethernet. Conjurer's Guild. Excuse me. Speed boost. 5 more levels. 5 more levels and I get to be a white mage. How exciting. I don't even have a mount. Wait, no, I can't because I need to do that story quest beat, don't I? Yeah, the Sylph thing with the Scions. Welcome back, brother, and you also, Sylvie. Brother Isumi, I'm sorry I ran away like that. No, you're not. You're gonna do it again. I already know you will. I understand, child. Did you find the answers you sought? No, she didn't. Yes, thanks to brother. He showed me that nature was nothing to be afraid of. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. I think I know why my mother refused to call upon its power. She believed the act caused suffering to nature itself. I see. So it was her very love for nature that prevented her from drawing on its strength. Isn't that ironic? Tell me, Sylphie, has the fog of indecision now lifted from your mind? It has, Guildmaster. I understand now why my mother chose the path she did. Well, glad am I to hear that, for I must ask of you one more question. Yes, Brother Izumi? When you first witnessed Brother cleanse a corrupted element, you mentioned hearing voices. How exactly did they sound? The voices, well, they sounded joyful, like a crowd letting out a sudden cheer as I really heard them, I swear. I'm sure you did, Sylphie. This is a gift. Conjurers may sense the power of nature and borrow from its strength, but not all can hear its whispers. What you describe are the voices of the elementals. You may very well possess the talent to become a hearer and get these weird little horn things. A hearer? Yes. Of course, much relies on your studies of conjuring. You have a natural aptitude, but have thus far lacked commitment. You must not neglect your training, Sylphie. Yes, teach. Putting aside such matters for a moment, I am curious to hear about the disturbance you observed in the South Shroud, brother. I assume from the reports I received that it was of a different magnitude to those which you have— Oh, dang it, I accidentally right-clicked. This bodes ill. The creatures known as mud pies are not native to the Twelveswood. I wonder what relation this may have to the seemingly ever-increasing frequency of these disturbances. Who knows? We'll find out next time. Something beyond the damage wrought by the calamity afflicts the Twelveswood. I shall commune with the elementals and seek to identify this threat. You do that, Brother Sylphie. Wait, Brother Sylphie. I may have need of you both before long. Until then, give yourselves over to the study of our art. Hit the books. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall, and the wind guide your path, and the water heals the paper cuts. Yes, very good. Not like mother, like daughter. Whispering ash wind. I can't— well, I might, after I complete this quest, I might level up. 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 I like these glasses over this mask. So I shall take the glasses over the mask. Hey! Look at that! Yep. Equip that. Shield. Equip this. Equip glasses. Da 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 da. Da da? No. Actually worse. I'm gonna go back to the Aetheryte. Call of the Desert. Next main scenario quest, go to Ul'dah. Throw rocks at giants that were held in rocks. That shall be their punishment for trying to blow it— well, to eat people. Actually, you know, I'm pretty sure they actually would eat people. They're giants. Grinding bone into bread and all that fun stuff. Hello, Mr. Chocobo Keep. How are you doing this fine day? I can't wait to actually own a Chocobo and then never use you again, except in Heaven's Ward, because then I can fly with the Chocobo Keep. Mother me own, how wonderful! How you doing, gal? What is it? Call of the Desert, realizing you're on a new task, so you're not averse to taking a little trip. Wonderful! Just wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress? Oh, it's one of those. Of the quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Okay. Chances are she'll need you into the She'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Unscathed. Now off you go, brother, and good luck. Thank you very much. Can I jump down here? No. Hello, Mr. Airship Ticketer. I would like passage to Ul'dah, please. Yes, Ul'dah. And now to watch this cutscene so we never have to watch it again! Because you can check that off, don't you know? Not everyone knows that. I'm just repeating it so that everyone knows that. Although I don't remember what settings it is. I want to say it's in character configuration. Maybe. Who knows? Looks like a songbird. Yeah, Little Ladies' Day. Little Ladies' Day still going on. I'm not sure. Lift attendant. Hello, Mr. Lift attendant. Please. Bring me to the Ruby Road. Yes, because the Ruby Road is the opposite of the Sapphire Road, and the Sapphire Road is on the outside, and the Ruby Road is also on the outside. That's how you can remember which is which. At least that's how I remember it anyway. I hope everyone else has a way of remembering it. Momodi, you have handed me my ass on a silver platter and triple triad once too many times. What is it? Welcome to the Quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself too, judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. No, I am not. Are you called Brother Creed by any chance? Yes. Yes, I am. Mion sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to me prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Sure. Into a copper hell. The petitioner ought to be arriving at any moment now. Gods almighty, another second under that sun and I would have set afire a tankard of ale if you would be so kind. No, we're here on business. You can't drink while on business. Excellent timing, Papa Shan. It just so happens the adventurer who'll be handling your petition is here. You're small. So this strapping young lad is the much-lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. I am Papa Shan, formerly of the Sultan's Warren. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Don't mention it, as long as I get paid. Mayhap you'd like to apprise brother of his mission. I would be most glad into this decision. I'm a bard. It's not that hard. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Yes, of course, the petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. Oh yeah, well that is plain. These giants are of the clan known as the Hecatonchik, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. No wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? Oh my goodness. You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hecatator to work their mines by way of enchanted helms. They were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will, but as is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels, so it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Oh, now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. No. Do not bring this up. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Yeah, just a little bit. Gods, to think that poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething something fierce. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. And not just my profits. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain, for the sake of both peace and prosperity. See, it is money. They must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business, or my business will be put to an end. Yes. Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best of my wallet. In case you don't know, Copperbell mines are in western Thailand. Do take care. You hear? Yes. Oh, and one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Yeah, behooved. Yay. Hey, looking for painted mess. You found him. You weren't hard to find. So you have the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in the copper belt, are you? I am indeed. You've got guts, mate. I just hope you've got skills to go with them, because things aren't pretty down there. I've left the place in a right state in an area a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, I don't, but Copperbelt was old when the second Old Dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If I hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We know full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. At least you admit it. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. It wasn't really recovering that fast anyway. The stone torches are keeping over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nations resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Okay, old chum. Ooh. The Hell's Gate. Oh, goodbye, Hell's Gate. There was a Reaper here. Reapers are neat, right? I think they have a dot that's not actually a dot. It's just a damage buff for them. And that's weird. Why don't they just have a dot? I can't be a samurai. Yo, that's a good name. The Sausage. Sausage. I like sausage. Sausage is delicious, especially in spaghetti. Italian sausage. Yeah, it's a bit spicy. Not everyone likes spice, but I love spice. Oh my goodness. Especially if it's like a very light burn. Yeah, that's the good stuff. A hammer. That's a bike. Yay. Bike. Let's see. I'll cross over that bridge. Gotta attune to that aetherite. Gotta go do a dungeon. Simple, and Peists are on the bridge. You know what? I already dealt with one of these today. I'm just going to ignore this one. Yep. Oh, hey! I'm really high up. Hey, that was nothing. Oh, look how scared they are. Ooh. Ooh, the Peists. Not the Peists. They're gonna kill us all. Oh, no. Hello, Desert Peist. Why don't you give Peist skin? Edge Swarm. Oh yeah, you can actually fly over this entire area. By the way, yeah, you can just cut through all of this to get to Cape Westwind. Why would you want to cut through all of this to get to Cape Westwind? A fish. Yeah, fishing. People like fishing in video games. I know I do. I like fishing in video games. Not in real life, though. Oh my goodness. I have a horror story to tell you when I went fishing. So, the first time I actually caught a fish, I was sitting with my mother and sister, and I was using a worm. Actually, I don't even think I was using bait. I just had a bare hook on a fishing net. Or not a fishing net, on a fishing pole, and we were on a small little bridge that goes over a creek, so you didn't really have to reel back the fishing pole to cast it out. You know, you only need to dip it down, right? And I caught a fish, and I was like, whoa, this is super fun, yo! And then I unhooked the fish. It was a bluegill, and I threw it back. Yeah, this is great. This is amazing. This is just fantastic, right? And then, the second fish I caught, I thought the same thing happened. Yeah, there's a little fish. And then it turned around and I hooked it in the eyeball. Yeah. Oh my god, I felt so bad. And my mother was like, just yank its eyeball out. I'm like, no, don't do that. She actually tried to grab for the fish to tear out this poor thing's eye. And I wasn't gonna have any of that. So I batted her hand away to free the fish. And I actually did manage to get the hook out of the eye too. And then the eye actually kind of popped back into the socket. Oh, it was awful. And then, about like an hour later, we moved fishing locations to a place where I actually had to like cast the line, right? And when I cast the line, I caught another fish. I reeled it in, and as I'm going to unhook the fish, it slaps me in the face with its tail. I have never felt so insulted in my entire life. I unhooked that little fucker and spiked him back in the water. Oh my goodness. Repair my gear, please, Lalafell. Oh, that fish was out for blood. Everyone was making fun of me. Ah, you got slapped by a fish. It wasn't funny. It wasn't. I don't care what anyone says. That was awful. This was an awful experience. I hate fishing. All because of that one encounter. There's no food here. I can't get the buff. The food buff. Creed, you caught that other fish's big brother. Nah, how does it feel to get bitch slapped by a fish, Creed? Nah. Doesn't feel good. That stung for like a good 5 minutes. Anyway, my throat is sore. The stream has been going on for 3 hours. So I think, now that we are at an Aetheryte and we've been getting rested experience for a while, it is time to end the stream. So I must exit the game. Yes. Go to the intermission. Hello. Go to the music. That I didn't pause. I'm a genius. There we go. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Nothing's going on. Okay, well, if you enjoyed the stream, do the streamer things. Or the viewer things. Leave a like. Share. All that fun stuff. And until then, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.